Okay, this is attempt number 8. The kids keep coming in and interrupting, so I'm just gonna go for it again. Today I'm sharing with you guys a couple things that have been keeping me sane because it's been keeping my kids busy during this quarantine. I've got 3 littles at home, 5 and under, and because they are not in soccer and karate and in all of their sports and things that they usually have, because of the coronavirus, they're at home and they have all this energy and they're like bouncing off the walls and driving me nuts. So I came up with a couple of things that have worked really well that we have been doing to keep them a little bit more busy. Before I show you some stuff, the first couple things have been kind of common sense stuff. We've been taking them more for walks, and bike rides has been nice. I'm at least happy that this virus outbreak has happened during nice weather, so we're able to actually take them outside. We have been having them help us around the property. We were doing all our garden beds, like vegetable gardens and flower beds and things like that, and so we've been making them wheelbarrow the mulch and the soil for us, and they have been loving it because they get to help us, but it's been getting a lot of energy out for them. And so there's a couple things like that, is just trying to find other ways for their, other outlets for their energy. We have a trampoline in the backyard that they use, and we're also just purchasing a big, nice playground from Wayfair, which we're going to set up for them. So they will have slides and swings, and that will also keep them busy because all the parks are closed. But that's kind of like some energetic stuff. They have been getting their energy out that way. But a couple of things that we've been doing inside, which has actually been fun and has been keeping them out of my hair, are a lot of crafts. So a couple things that we did for my son, who is 5, he'll be 6 at the end of the month. He's very creative and he loves doing art. So he's been using this amazing art case, which has, you can get it online from Amazon or from Walmart, but there's like crayons, paints, all kinds of things, but it's washable. So what I do in my kitchen, and this is a great tip, is I went to the dollar store a couple weeks back when the virus first broke out, and I bought a shower curtain, just like a clear plastic shower curtain. You can also use a plastic tablecloth. I lay it on the kitchen floor, and then I make them sit on that and color just on the ground with like their paints and stuff. And that way, if they, spill paint or they accidentally color on something, they're coloring on the shower curtain and not the house or the floor or the table. And because of that, I haven't been as stressed. I have a very high anxiety when the kids make a mess, and I know it's something I have to work on, and I've gotten a lot better because I know that kids are kids and they're going to make a mess. But the biggest challenge for me is having them do fun things without foreseeing this massive disaster. So the shower curtain really helped. So my older son does this. My younger 2, what I got them was Play-Doh, and they will sit and roll out Play-Doh. I got a less toxic Play-Doh. If I have time, I also make my own using a recipe I got off of Pinterest, which is just like regular flour and food coloring and things like that. I use a natural food coloring, so I try to make it as clean as possible, but my younger kids love Play-Doh, so that's something that they've been using. And like I said, it's all done on the shower curtain. When they're finished, we put everything away and fold up the curtain, and we reuse it, so we're not throwing it out. So crafts have been huge. My daughter likes this one, but it's something that I do have to do with her because she's still a little bit too young to get it on her own, but it's making friendship bracelets. So my older son has figured out how to do these on his own, which is great because he'll do them for hours, but my younger daughter does need my help. But they love doing crafts like this. The other thing is we went on Amazon and used Prime. And this is not sponsored by Amazon, but we've just been using that because we're trying to not go to stores. And I purchased my son a couple Lego kits, which he will spend hours building. If you get them a kit, and there's like different ages, so there's more complicated kits which are for older kids. If you have a younger child, get the kits that are more like child friendly. There's different ages, and so my son usually does the kits that are around for 6 or 8-year-olds. He's really good at building things and putting things together, and he'll take the kit and he'll go to his bedroom and he'll sit there for hours until it's all put together, and he follows the instructions just by looking at the pictures. He can't read, but it works really well, and that's keeping him busy. The other thing that we've been doing is TV, and a lot of parents aren't going to agree with this, but for us it's been a saving grace because I work from home and I'm still working during this time full time, and I need a few hours where there's quiet. So I've been sitting my kids in front of TV, but what I've been letting them watch is Disney Nature. So we have Disney Plus, and they've been watching like the dolphin movie and the penguin movie, and it's actually so educational and it's relaxing. And while they're watching it, I'm diffusing essential oils, so it's keeping them calm. And that way I don't feel bad if they're watching TV for like 2 hours straight, because at least I know it's something that's educational and it's not just like rainbows and colors flashing before their eyes. So TV has been another help. Those are the most important. And then the last couple things is we've been doing a lot of baking. Again, I'm very like, I get very anxious if there's going to be a mess, and oftentimes when my kids are baking, I give them something that's like really simple because I don't want like flour flying everywhere and things like that. So what I've been doing is I've been making recipes that are totally kid friendly, like cookie dough. I'll make a big batch of cookie dough, plop it in the middle of the table, give them each one of like those little cookie scoopers or whatever, and they each go in there with their own scoop and drop the clumps onto the tray, and then I'll just go rearrange them and sort them and bake them. So we've been doing a lot of baking. Another thing is I'll make like sugar cookie dough. Now that it's Easter's coming, we've been doing more cookies, so this is great. I'll give them some cookie cutters and they'll just go cut in the cookie shapes for me and things like that. So it's really easy tasks that I give them for baking, but it keeps them busy for at least an hour, and it makes them feel like they're doing something, so they're not sitting at home feeling bored and feeling this really annoying, frustrating change that everyone's been feeling. So baking has been a huge help as well. Those are some of the biggest things. We also do chalk, so I'll send them outside on the driveway with chalk, and I'll send them out like a natural popsicle that I made, or some ice cream, you know, that we bought in a cone. So they will be out there doing chalk while having a treat, and it kind of keeps them outside more. It encourages them to stay out. So little things like that, but hopefully some of these tips in here helped you guys. Just, you know, get some more ideas. Utilize Amazon.com because Melissa and Doug, like that company, has a lot of really creative things to keep your kids busy for all ages, and they have a lot of mess-free stuff, like a lot of watercoloring and painting and things like that. So things that are not going to be a mess but are going to keep your child busy. So if you can, I would look into Amazon Prime and use look for Melissa and Doug or something like that. Otherwise, Walmart has been great. We haven't had anything delivered because delivery is like up to 2 weeks in our area. So what we've been doing is ordering online but going to pick up, and so we've been ordering things like these friendship bracelets and that kind of stuff, so that we have crafts at home, but you know, we can just run in and out and don't have to shop around the store. So these are what's been working for us, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this helps somebody. Hang in there, we're all in the same boat, but just hopefully this ends soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.